The Giants offseason has hit the ground running since the departures of head coach Joe Judge and GM Dave Gettleman. To help break down what's been going on is SNY NFL insider Ralph Vacciano. Ralph, let's jump straight into it. So what's the general feeling not only around the league, but in East Rutherford about the new GM Joe Schoen? Have the Giants got their guy?
Well, I think when you ask people around the league and around the team, the feeling is that they've hit a home run. He's gotten rave reviews for being the Giants' choice for a variety of reasons. And maybe the most important one is that the Giants went outside of their organization. But Schoen in particular has gotten rave reviews for the fact that he was really instrumental in turning around that Buffalo Bills franchise. Brandon Beane has made it clear that Joe Schoen was with him every step of the way, and everything from analyzing in the draft to pro personnel to big team decisions to medical decisions to talking with agents. And the work speaks for itself. I mean, the Bills hadn't been to the playoffs in 17 years. Within a couple of years, they were back. Now they're a Super Bowl contender. I think the Giants looked at that and thought, okay, this is the model we'd like to follow. And everybody that I've talked to inside the Giants is pretty excited and looking forward to him getting started.
All right, seems like they got the guy. They got the guy who brings in the groceries, as they say. So let's move on to coaching. The Giants held a second interview with Bills offensive coordinator Brian Daboll. Now, do you think Schoen will bring him on board with him?
I do. I think he's the odds-on favorite. I've been told that he is the pretty heavy favorite in this chase. Even before Schoen was hired as the Giants general manager, people were telling me, watch Brian Daboll. That's the guy he wants to bring with him. And honestly, Brian Daboll has been a hot name on the coaching cycle for a while, and I think he's going to end up with a job anywhere if he doesn't end up with the Giants.
All right, so Daboll is looking like the favorite at the moment. Are there any candidates out there that we haven't heard about that could possibly be the new head coach for the New York Giants?
Well, early on in this process, I was told don't sleep on Leslie Frazier, the Bills defensive coordinator. I don't think he's going to be the guy, but I think he's someone that Joe Schoen really respects, someone that, he would consider as a head coach, all things being equal. The Giants, to me, are sort of crying out for an offensive guy, which is another reason why I think that Daboll is going to end up that guy. I think most of the other candidates, Lou Anarumo, Patrick Graham, Dan Quinn, they're all long shots. I think Dan Quinn's going to probably end up in Denver. So, I think that it's still going to come down to Daboll and Flores. Maybe the only thing that could shake this up is, there's some questions about Sean Payton's future down in New Orleans. It sounds like he's more inclined to take a year off than go anywhere else. But boy, if there was any chance the Giants could jump in and snag him, I bet they would explore it. But I wouldn't count on that happening.
Well, it seems like some Giants have some thinking to do at 1925 Giants Drive. Thank you, Ralph, for joining us. I'm Brandon London, and we'll keep you posted.